India unleashed Suryakumar Yadav onto the big stage and fought every inch of the way to equal the series and set up a dramatic decider on Saturday. To find out exactly how all this happened, watch this episode of Jatin's Scorecard. Suryakumar Yadav hit his first ball in international cricket for a huge six and then continued to dominate England and dispatch them to all parts of the ground. Suryakumar Yadav is going to prove to be a great addition for our T20 side because he has the ability to bat at the top of the order like he showed yesterday batting at number 3, but he can also bat at number 5 or 6. So he really is a little bit of an all-round kind of batsman for India, and he has that ability to accelerate at the start of the innings and in the death overs, but also consolidate in the middle overs. So all in all, he is a complete package and he will take India to the next level. Very special talent, and I think all his years of struggle have borne fruit now. Extremely happy for him. I've known him for many years. He's kept his head down and kept doing all the hard yards, and I'm now sure that he will win a few big matches for India on his own. There was a little bit of a Mumbai attack in this game as well, because after Surya came in Shreyas Iyer and he started off with a bang. He hit his first ball for a boundary, and he came in with that intent to keep up the run rate. I spoke a couple of episodes ago about how the middle overs is an area where India is focusing on really galloping their run rate. The top teams in the world from over number 7 to over number 14 probably go at 12 or 13 runs an over, and that's what India is trying to get at. India have a very low run rate average for these overs, and that's an improvement area clearly, because all the guys who came in during that time had that intent to hit a couple of boundaries and over. So Shreyas played a very crucial knock yesterday, and I think this is what separates the really special players from the others. There was a lot of pressure for Shreyas, not personal pressure, but pressure to keep the run rate going and to improve the run rate, and he came in with that intent, and I think he is one of those players where pressure works positively. So that for me is a big check mark in Shreyas Iyer's ability. And I think that he will be amongst the best in the world in the years to come. What number he bats at will be a little bit of a floater kind of situation, because Rishabh Pant might bat 4 and he might bat 5. Sometimes he might bat 4 and Rishabh might bat 5. But that's not important. I think what is important is that Shreyas Iyer has shown time and again that under pressure he can deliver the goods. So what we are seeing here is a likely combination for India's middle order in the T20 game to support Virat Kohli, and I mean Shreyas Iyer and Surya Yadav as the two key elements to bat alongside Virat Kohli in the middle order. I think the top order pretty much is now settled with Ishan and Rohit Sharma, but with Virat, Shreyas and Surya in the 3, 4 and 5 position, I think that's one exciting thing which I'm going to look forward to watching, because I think these three guys in the middle order can really up that tempo, and with Hardik Pandya and Rishabh Pant as well in the mix, I think it's an exciting time for Indian spectators, especially in the T20 format. Virat Kohli lost yet another toss, but he said that he would have batted first had he won the toss too. So that shows the intent of the Indian team, where they know that one of the improvement areas for them is to bat first and then defend that total. So they were happy doing that yesterday in what was a crucial game. I think what comes out of this is that India don't want to rely on chasing all the time. They want to get comfortable in the skin of a team batting first as well, because that could well be the situation in a crucial World Cup game a few months down the road. And to add to that Mumbai attack with the bat, there was another Mumbai player who did exceptionally well yesterday, and that's Shardul Thakur. He came in and got 2 wickets in 2 balls in a very crucial over. He's now regularly scalping the main batsman, and I think this will do his confidence a world of good. He also came in with the bat and hit a couple of boundaries to keep that tempo going. So I think Shardul Thakur is another crucial part in this T20 friendly side, I think they will keep persevering with him till the end of the World Cup at least, because he offers them a little bit with the bat as well. And that intent, that enthusiasm is for all to see. So Shardul had another good game, and let's see how he goes on in the future. England will be dangerous. I've spoken a lot about India on this show, but England will be very dangerous. There are a few ominous signs for India there as well. Stokes is getting into rhythm. Butler has had a fantastic innings, and Jason Roy has had a start in every game. Jason Roy is not too far away from a murderous kind of innings, and for India's sake, let's hope it doesn't come in the next game. But England will be no pushovers. This sets up a dramatic climax on Saturday. Both sides will fight till the end. So all in all, a great treat for cricket fans. Keep your thoughts and comments coming using the hashtag AskJatin, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching as always.